Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm the King and welcome back to my channel. I have some very exciting news. The developer stream just happened and my oh my, we have the entire chapter 11 reveal. I'm gonna summarize it for you guys, tell you about the killer's new perk, show you some gameplay of the new killer, as well as the perks for the survivors and the killers. Before I go ahead and jump on into this video, I do have one little announcement. For those of you guys that are new to my channel, I stream every single weekday on my Twitch. If you want to come out and show some support, please click on the link in the description. It'll take you to my Twitch. We're streaming every single weekday. It's really fun and interactive, and I highly recommend coming in. Regardless, let's go ahead and talk about this video. So first on the list, let's talk about the killer's power. This is one of the most interesting powers that I have seen. It is a new projectile power and it's called Vile Purge. The killer vomits, which creates sickness. Once you are infected, the sickness grows. You can also become fully infected over time. Objects can get infected by your power. Survivors must go to a pool of devotion or fountains to cure themselves. This will also heal the survivors. The killer can also use these fountains that are corrupted to charge their own power. So isn't that interesting? We have a new projectile killer that actually vomits. They can vomit on directly to survivors or onto pallets, hooks, or any other interactables, even generators, and this actually causes the survivor to become infected. The more and more infected you become more sick and you are not able to do certain things, and in order to cure yourself, you have to go to a fountain that's located on the map, which will basically heal you and get rid of your sickness. Let's go ahead and talk about the perks, the 3 unique perks for the killer. The first one is Dark Devotion. You become obsessed with one survivor. Hitting the obsession, which your basic attack, causes the obsession to emit a 32-meter terror radius for a duration of time. During this time, your terror radius is reduced to 0. This also has a cooldown. Now that is one interesting perk. So someone's going to basically get tagged with your heartbeat and everyone's going to think that the killer is in one specific direction when in reality, you're somewhere off. Moving on to the next perk, Infectious Fright. Any survivor that are in the killer's terror radius when another survivor is put into the dying state by a basic attack will yell and reveal their location for a few seconds. So essentially, if you knock someone down on the ground with your mouse 1 attack, anyone that is in your terror radius will go ahead and emit their aura and scream when they're there. That is one fascinating perk. It's going to be really good in the game. You just knock someone down, and if anyone is near, you can basically go and smack them. It's going to be really hard to get flashlight saves if the killer has this perk on. And finally, one of my favorite perks that is coming into the game that I'm going to use on every single character is called Corrupt Intervention. The 3 furthest generators from you at the start of the trial are blocked by the entity for a few seconds. Survivor cannot use those gens for a set amount of time. So what this basically means is the entity is literally going to come out of the ground and hold these generators so the survivors cannot use them. So the 3 furthest generators from your spawn point. So the survivors are forced to go inside, you have to patrol less generators, and this can solve gen rushing as well. So now you just patrol, what is it? At the beginning there's 7 generators, you just have to patrol all 5 of them. It's gonna be really easy for killers in that sense, and it's only for a set amount of time, so it is fair in that aspect. Let's go ahead and move on to the survivor perks. The first one is Solidarity. While healing a survivor, you can also heal yourself at a certain conversion rate. The current rate that they have is 50%. So as you heal someone, you'll heal yourself as well, 50%. This is a very nice perk. It's a variation to self-care in a sense. I know my friend Polyester is going to love this perk because he has crippling empathy. So essentially, you heal someone, pulling them off of hook, and you'll get 50% of that healing back to you. So you'll heal the person fully and you will heal yourself halfway, and then they can just heal you or you can heal yourself. It's a very nice perk. The next perk on the list is Poised. Achieving your goals boosts your confidence. After a gen is completed, you leave no scratch marks for 10 seconds. Now this is a nice perk. It's a variation in a way to lightweight, where you have no scratch marks for a set amount of time. The same with Dance With Me, so it's a combination of them both. I really like it. So as soon as you finish a gen, you can sprint burst out of there for 10 whole seconds and leave no scratch marks whatsoever. And the final perk on the list, the most exciting survivor perk in my opinion, it is an exhaustion perk. It's called Head On. After standing in a locker for 3 seconds or set amount of seconds, perform a rush effect to stun the killer that causes a stun effect on the killer. You heard me right. So essentially, you stay inside of a locker, you go ahead, jump out, and you can actually stun the killer. How crazy is that? So there you go, those are the new perks coming into the game. That's the new power that's coming into the game. You also had a look at the brand new survivor. We didn't even get to talk about her, but I'll save her and the lore of her, as well as the Killazor for another video. The PTB is expected to come out this week, so it might come out tomorrow or Thursday. I'm very excited for it. But nonetheless, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I've been the King, and I'll see you guys in the fog. Remember, I'm live on Twitch every single weekday at 8 p.m. EST, so please come out and show some support. Nonetheless, I'll see you guys in the fog. Take care and have a great day.